Helen from Seaside Florist, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a fresh flower headband. And what we're going to be using is some spray carnations. So I've got these lovely ones here, and this colour too, and also some lisianthus. As you can see, I've already cut them nice and short. Then to fill in, we're going to be using some gyp. So this is the Million Star variety, which is very full, and I've already cut that down short as well. All of your flowers need to be wired apart from the gyp. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to do that. You're going to need 0.38mm wires and also Stemtex to bind the flowers to the wire. With the Stemtex, I've cut it in half, so it makes it a little bit easier to work with. And to wire your flowers on the carnations, what you're going to do is you're going to take one of the wires here and you're going to push it through the calyx of the flower, which is this top part here. And you're going to push it through so that there's a short piece and a longer piece. And bend it down. And you're going to wrap the longer one around the shorter one and around the stem. Then with your tape, you're going to roll the flower and the tape in your fingers. So you're going to start at the top, not at the very top where the wire is, but just on the smaller part of the stem. And you're going to roll it. And you're going to work your way down. You don't need to go all the way length of the wire, just so that there's a little bit of the wire left at the bottom. Like that. I'll show you again on the other colour carnation. I'll push it through the calyx, like the other side, bend it down, wrap the wire around, and you're going to put the tape on by rolling it in your fingers. Also, the warmth of your hands makes the tape easier to work with. Then for the lisianthus, you're going to do the same thing, but the calyx on the lisianthus is a lot smaller than on the carnation. We're just going to push it through the centre. I had to be a little bit gentler with the lisianthus because they're not as hardy, and then wrap it around the stem. And taping it. The tape just holds a little bit of moisture into the flower so that your headband will last a little bit longer. And we're also using flowers that stand up quite well to not being in water. You don't really want to use anything that's going to go over quite easily. Then to start your floral headdress, you're going to use one of the wires and you're going to tape it from the very top, just tucking it over like that and wrapping it round. And for the start of my headdress, you want to leave that little bit there because that's going to make a hook so that you can join the other end of your headdress. I'm going to start with a piece of gyp. This is not wired, this is the only flower that we're using that we don't need to wire. So we're just going to add that in straight away on its own. Then you're going to take your wired carnation and you're going to lay that on top, wiring it all the time. Adding a little bit more gyp. Gyp's a brilliant way to cover up all your workings. So that wire at the back there is still bare because that's what we're going to use at the end. Add another little flower. And tape that on. Adding in gyp all the time. It takes quite a lot of gyp to make what we're making, but gyp can also be used on its own for a headdress. That's very pretty, nice for a bridesmaid. Add a little bit of gyp there. And obviously you can make up whatever pattern you like. I'm not really going for any particular pattern, I'm just going to add in the flowers as I see fit. And it's easier to work with your tape if you've got it in shorter pieces. You don't want the tape too long because otherwise it just gets all wound together, makes it more difficult. So there you can see it's starting to come along. Just add another piece of Headdress there. Basically all you do is you're just going to work your way along to create a long line of all the flowers. So that in the end you eventually get something like this. So obviously this was like just the long line, and then I've just wound it round so that it's in a circle. Then at the end, I'm just going to show you how to finish it off. The original piece of wire is just in here. That we started off with. And that's what you're going to use to hook it together. I'm just going to add a little bit more jip onto here. As you get towards the end of these, it becomes a little bit more difficult. Oh, and also along the way, as you get to the end of your wire here, you're going to add in another one of the wires so that you always have a single wire. Makes it a little bit easier. Makes it a little bit stronger as well, rather than just the wires that are on the flowers. You're going to always make sure that you've got lots of wire left over. And when you come to the end, you're just going to wrap the tape all the way down. So that everything's covered in tape. Like that. Pull that off. So then you've got that white there. Then you're going to make that into a hook. You're going to make the other end into a little hook like that. But then you have your headdress. That's the back of the headdress, which you can always add some nice ribbon onto to cover up your workings. So that's it there, complete. If you keep this cool, so spray some water on it, keep it in the fridge, then it will last a couple of days. But really it will only look as fresh as this for one complete day. So whether it's for a wedding or for a festival or a party, it's quite a pretty way to add some flowers to your hair. Thank you for watching our video, and be sure to like and subscribe our page for more. Thank you.